Say my name.
Heisenberg.
You're damn right.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we finally get the news stories from the Outlands all about the new legend Ballistic, what he's going to be bringing to the game, and so much more lore all involved with it. We're also going to give out 45 bucks as we explain everything that you guys can be expecting to see today, and without further ado, let's talk about the new stuff. Okay, so the brand new stories from the Outland will be launching for the brand new legend coming in Season 17, and it is going to be launching in about 3 hours from the release of this video, or at 8 AM Pacific Standard Time thanks to Apex. Now, of course, Senos did let us know that this stories from the Outland is going to be 4 minutes 42 seconds, so it's not a particularly long one, but we do already have a lot of details. The first one that I actually want to show is some teasers that Respawn has been sharing, such as this one right here, and there's a lot of cool details. One, there does seem to be a trick loot box right there with some spikes jutting out of it, but right behind it is a car SMG, and the reason that this is important is this legend has a very strong connection to the car SMG, as SWL found animations for the next legend indicating that there will be special draw animations with it, similar to the way that Maggie has it with the Massive and Vantage with the Sentinel. We also see in that video there's a bandolier with a couple of grenades attached to it, and the reason that is important because originally when the legend was leaked, he was known as Caliber, which is an Apex arms dealer, so this guy is all about his weaponry, which makes sense because we do know that he is going to be part of the assault class, meaning he'll have access to red loot bins and carry more ammo. Now there were two other teasers that Respawn put out. One was at a pool table and a fairly nice decorated house, and the other one was a bar with a bookcase as well, and while it didn't give us a huge amount of information, it does let us know that this gentleman is probably very wealthy, and there's definitely going to be something that actually makes him join the Apex Legends games, as fame and fortune don't really seem to be something that he is after, as he's already acquired them. And you might say, well wait, how do we know he's famous? And that's because he's on the cover of magazines, as we've seen. His real name is August Brinkman, and he comes from a battle lineage, so he's already very well known. We also know that he has a wife, Lang Foy, and then also a son, Nathaniel Foy. And so the last teaser we got from Apex is actually the thumbnail, where there is someone sitting in a seat watching a TV screen, and I do believe this is actually his son, Nathaniel, because the hairstyle is fairly similar to him, and there's also the Silva Legentifa. I have no idea if I pronounced that right, but that basically lets us know there's going to be some involvement from Octane's grandpa, who has shown up. He's in the middle of this image, and he was the one who captured Mad Maggie and made her compete in the games, and he also runs the Apex games now, I think, instead of Bliss, so there's bound to be more lore in there involved with him. The other legends definitely do know who this gentleman is, by the way. Gibraltar has voice lines saying the Ballistic, insinuating that he is famous, and that brings back memories. He remembers him from his Thunderdome days, which used to be a POI on the Kings Canyon. Rampart has a line saying, Brinkman, yeah, that name rings a bell. Heard he rang plenty of bells back in his day. I wonder if I can get Junior here. Mirage leads to another interesting topic. You know, when am I going to get my cover story? Yeesh, glad I don't have to compete against my dad's legacy, am I right? And that's actually in reference to the magazine. We've got no confirmation that Daniel the son has any interest in joining the games, but it could be something that actually he decides to do, and then something goes horribly wrong, making Ballistic the older gentleman coming in. And it's definitely not going to be the son, because, well, Respawn accidentally leaked Ballistic, and we got a full look at him in his outfit, and it is the older gentleman. He does have that tactical smart bullet, which locks onto enemies and automatically fires. In fact, his entire ability kit is pretty busted. He's got the passive weapon sling where you can store a third weapon. However, that weapon cannot take attachments. That smart bullet that we just said for his tactical, that will cause enemy guns to heat up as they shoot, which will then cause a reaction and deal damage to the user. And then ultimate weapon enhancer, when activated nearby, teammates get a buff applied, and it gives faster reload speed, unarmed move speed, and infinite ammo. And the sling weapon will then now be upgraded to gold, making the no attachments not that big of an issue. Of course, everyone's really excited about the smart pistol, because it does seem like a variation of this will be coming to the game for a solos LTM / permanent playlist coming in this season. And of course, we do have a first-hand look at some of his skins, where his trench coat is featured in pretty much every single skin, very similar to the way that Sears' hat is featured in every one of his skins. You got the Miami Vice one and the bulletproof vest, and the one on the far left, last I heard, was going to be his launch bundle. So make no mistake, the son is not going to be joining the games, but could be the catalyst, good pun, that actually forces Ballistic to join into the games permanently. Let me know down below, what do you think is going to happen in the Ballistic stories from the Outland, and what do you think the connection is between Octane's grandpa, also Ballistic's son, and, well, Ballistic himself? And until next time, legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.